Hello everyone, this is Debruti from Landmark Immigration and today we are having Miss Ishita from Lakeland College. Welcome ma'am, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me here.
राइट सो मैम काफ़ी सारे स्टूडेंट्स की क्वेरीज है अबाउट अल्बर्टा लोकेशन अबाउट कनाडा फॉर द रीसेंट अपडेट्स एंड ऑल दैट सो आज हम बेसिकली नॉट ओनली फॉर लेकलैंड कॉलेज वी वांट टू नो समथिंग मोर अबाउट कनाडा कि अभी की प्रेजेंट सिनेरियो क्या चल रहा है वाई दिस लैकिंग मतलब जो स्टूडेंट के एंड से हम बोल सकते हैं कि दे आर कंफ्यूज अबाउट द अपडेट्स दे कंफ्यूज वेदर दे शुड pay the tuition fees or they should go for Canada or not. So इस टाइप्स के क्वेश्चंस के लिए उसका क्या आंसर देना चाहेंगे आप स्टूडेंट को?
Okay, so since we are in the industry, we know about the nitty-gritties, but अब जैसे students are there who are aiming in for Canada, definitely they should, if they have finalized Canada as a study abroad destination for themselves, they should move forward with that only. Because even if whatever are the policies which have been introduced or the implications which are happening, Canada is going to be again a simpler and comparatively an easier country for students if they're looking out for permanent residency. Even if we compare it with other countries, it can be Australia, USA, UK, they're aiming or looking out for a permanent residency is a very long time job. So you'll have to invest in 5 7 years and then also expect that okay you can look out for a green card or whether you can be a legal permanent citizen there or not. So unlike that, we still have that in Canada. And if we talk about the current situation, so it is very simple, guys. Like we have it in India. So like we have popular states or cities in India, Delhi and Bombay. Since they are metropolitan cities, they are popular. They have, they've been branded this way that okay, these are the such cities of India. So they have that kind of rush and the opportunities available there are high, but people to grab those opportunities are also higher than the other cities that we have in India. Similarly, in Canada, the entire situation hasn't shut down. They still have jobs, they still have accommodations. The only thing is that you need to now change the location preferences because the GIC has increased. Now you will be investing in a huge amount if you are planning to study in Canada. At that point also, if you pick up a location which is already crowded and you so you are going to land up in a problem wherein the opportunities are going to be there, but people to grab that one opportunity are going to be way higher, so the competition is going to be at 10x level. So we need to be very careful and very wise while we are picking up the location. Students can now move down to Alberta, Saskatchewan, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, like all of these Atlantic provinces, so that at least whatever they've invested, they can at least expect a return of investment of the investment of money and the efforts that they and their family are going to do. So Canada for study hasn't shut down, guys. So again, like I told you, you can still expect a PR from Canada, not from any other country. You're going to be just working there on post-study work permit. But here, students who are genuine kids who would want to come down, study there, and then move forward, looking at a relevant job out of a course that they've done. It's going to be a great destination. Canada is never going to be a place which is going to, shut down their doors to India. It has always been the most immigration friendly country. So, yeah.
Excellent, ma'am. It was so informative. And my next question is about the Lakeland College. So, why students should go for this particular college, or we can say, what are the programs or what are the possibilities that student will get from this particular college?
Yes, absolutely. So, Lakeland, basically, we are located in Alberta. Again, students have to be wise, and I would always recommend them that now, while they are picking up any location, so they just do not follow what their relatives are saying who are there in Canada. They should do their own research, take help of yours because you would have like you wouldn't be their relative who would have insights or story about just 4 or 5 kids or friends that they've seen. You would have stories from at least 50,000 students whom you've sent to different areas in Canada and different countries. So if we talk about Lakeland, so Lakeland is a public funded college. It's a public college, and we've been there in the industry for 110 years. Guys, anything which is too old, you understand the legacy of that particular institute or that particular organization. So similarly with landmark, so whatever students do get, so the reviews that they are quoting out in the market, so that is how you build up references and everything. So 110 years is not a short span. We've completed a entire century, and then and we've been there as a public college only since the start. We started off in 1900s as a college in Alberta, and since then we've been a public college. So students who are going to invest in their money, of course they are going to look out for, we provide post study work permit to the students. We do not fall under the new implications of the new rules wherein the Canadian government was shutting down some institutes. So public institutes or public colleges or public universities are not going to fall under that red danger level, so we are pretty safe here. And when we talk about the courses that we have at Lakeland, so we basically serve students from all the streams. So it is not like that, okay, students from PCM background or PCB background or maybe from humanities and commerce only can aim out for our college. We have different kind of courses which cater to students from all the streams. So that's an advantage here.
And what are the specific programs that is available in the upcoming intake?
Okay. So, Debarati, we've got two intakes. So, as of now, we are open for September 2024. And whatever programs we have, so we have programs for agriculture. So, students who are agriculture, who have their interest in agriculture background or they're enthusiastic about it. So, it is not necessary that they should come from an agriculture background. It's okay if they are from any field. So students from any stream are accepted into agriculture courses that we have. Then we have courses related to community service, so it involves early childhood, child and youth care. We have courses related to interior design technology. Then we have courses in business studies. Then we have courses in environmental sciences. Students who are enthusiastic about, learning the working of the sustainability of environment, restoration, reclamation, all of these things. Then we also have creative courses which are related to permanent makeup or just general hair and makeup, esthetician, salon based program. Then we also have healthcare administrative programs for the students. So all of these programs that we have, these are skill based programs. So they also help the students not just in gaining the theoretical knowledge, but they majorly help the students to gain a particular skill that when they land up into the actual industry, they can actually use those skills and bag a job there.
Right. And what will be the entry level requirement for the students?
So we specifically want that students from the 12th grade, they should have at least 50 to 60%. So it is different for different courses that we have. So, but the generic requirements are that students should minimum have 50 to 60% in each subject as well, not just overall, but in each subject. So that's going to be our academic requirements for Lakeland College.
And what will be the IELTS or TOEFL or TT requirement? English proficiency.
Yes. So for English proficiency, we take IELTS. We take IELTS at 6 overall, not less than 6 in each. We accept PTE as well. PTE is going to be 53 overall, not less than 50 in each. We accept TOEFL and Duolingo. TOEFL basically is 78 overall, 19 in each. And Duolingo we take at 100 overall, 95 in each, because we have a lot of students who have 5.5 in one module. So what they can do is they can opt for this alternative that they put up the application via Duolingo, okay, because Duolingo again is an easier English proficiency test
Right.
as compared to all of these. Plus, it's going to be cheaper and it's an online test. So it's going to be way more easier for students to just punch in the application, so they can like put up the application via Duolingo, and if they do not want to sit for the IELTS again, they can move forward with the 5.5 IELTS grade for visa filing, and putting their file in front of the embassy.
Right. And what will be the tuition fees, and if is there any like scholarship or any discounts available for the students?
Absolutely. So our tuition fees ranges from 18,000 Canadian dollars to 19,000 Canadian dollars for one particular year. And like we were talking, we majorly have diplomas which range for 2 years, which allows a student to have a good post-study work permit there in Canada. Then, if we talk about the scholarships or discounts that we have, we usually have application fee waiver coming in the month of October for both the intakes that we have. So, of course, you like, since students are going to come through your medium, so we let you know so that you can inform the students. You can have a pipeline of students so that
Right.
they can uh, put in the application without giving the application fees. Talking about academic scholarships, so we do not have academic scholarships at entry level. That doesn't mean we do not provide scholarships at all. Lakeland has a budget of $1.4 million for scholarships, bursaries, and awards. So these can be availed when the student is there in the college. Let's just take an example. Maybe if you are there in the college, enrolled for the first semester, so there can be students who can avail rewards or bursaries on the basis of their academic performances. Maybe there's a student who has gotten 3.0 CGPA out of 4 CGPA. So we can, pick up those students for academic scholarship. Maybe there can be students who've been very proactive in taking parts in competitions or extracurriculars. They've been representing the college very well, outside the college or in different provinces or different cities as well. So those students can be picked up for scholarship. So recently there was a student from India only. So he had a startup idea in his mind. He took this initiative, explained the startup idea in front of the college. He was able to bag up a good handsome amount of money so that he can start the business. So these are the initiatives that we work on. It's just that
Right.
student will have to talk about it, and then they can look out for a reward or bursary. Otherwise, we have a big 1.4 million amount just for scholarships and bursaries for the students. So yeah.
Great मैम, it was such a informative session. I think हमारे सारे doubts clear हो गए, and we know about the Lakeland College as well. So students जो अभी हमें देख रहे हैं, it's a request to all that if you have any sort of small queries or anything, you just call on us, like call on 9041390412. Otherwise, you can just visit our offices as well. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Devarati. Thank you, Landmark, for having me here. And all the best, guys. You shouldn't be too thinking too low about, or think like, you shouldn't be demotivated when you think about Canadian education. So, like, if you have your strong aspirations and you've thought that okay, you want to do a particular degree in a particular province, then like, it's a thumbs up from our side. You should absolutely give it a go. The attestations we didn't talk about, all of these things are working well now in Canada. So of course you should, September intake is coming up. You should start rolling on your applications via Landmark.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.